Warning: the following contains vulgar language and triggering content. It is intended for a mature audience. Let me say that again. It is intended for a mature audience. Everyone else can go fuck themselves, so honk your nose clowns from far and wide, because we're bunkering down with your hosts Sarge Mayhem and Cable. So sit back, relax, give us a squeeze, and enjoy the show.
Snuffing it out as it's going on. Hey, look at that! What's going on, guys?
Hey.
Sarge Mayhem.
Cable.
And we're just going to do a quick one because there's some crazy shit going on, and we were just talking about it. I figured, why not throw you guys in on there?
Share our thoughts.
What do you think? What do you think? We're probably going to have some problems like you're seeing right in here. As we move around, you're seeing this shit happen. We're still figuring it out, but you guys get the idea. Let us know what you think. Should we go back to the flag? Should we go back to the gray wall? Should we do this? Should we cut out this area and put like a fucking fish tank or something? Like,
yeah.
What do you think? This is your bunker as much as our bunker.
This is.
So, one of the things that I was like, hey, we got to bring up, I was just watching Abba and Preach, man. These guys are good. You should check them out. Saying that trans women and non-binary folks cannot leave Ukraine. So basically, you have transgender women. So a dude, just so we're clear, a dude who is now
transitioning
to be. Oh, who's that? Shane's back. What's going on? Good to see your shit's working again. But it's a trans or a male who's transitioning to be a female. Now, when they go and present their, I do like how I did that though. It's bigger. Oh yeah. Sorry guys. But they're becoming a woman, and on their documents, on their paperwork, ID card, whatever the hell, it says male. So as they're trying to cross the border to get the hell out of there, they're being stopped and was like, no, men from this age to this age have to go fight.
Right.
Well, they're like, well, I'm just a girl. I'm just a woman. Yeah. Well, my big question there is, what if it's a woman, right, that's transitioning to be a male? Are they just like, well, you know, you're just kind of like the other ones, so that stayed back and did whatever support or even combat roles.
Yep.
You're gonna fight, cool. You're not running, good. Like, so did you become a woman, and now that you have that privilege, like, sorry to say it, but to me that's a privilege that, again, like we talked about with the Titanic,
right?
You get to leave. I gotta fucking stay, and I gotta deal with this shit.
That's why
like,
I get the $1 an hour.
And then you wonder why I come back home like, God damn fucking shit! You wonder why? Because I had to stay and deal with that shit so that you could go and make sure the kids were okay. Which I appreciate what you do there. I appreciate it. 100%. Not knocking that at all. Don't put that, I think, too far. One second. Oh no, I hear it. Bye. Alright, but don't put it like I'm trying to be like, you know, I don't appreciate that role. But at the same time, when you're starting to get this group of women that are just like, oh, well, that's toxic masculinity or whatever, like, bitch, wasn't born like this. Or I was born like it. I didn't get a choice in this shit. I was born like this, and it was like, look, you're a small fucking guy. You better figure out how to deal with some shit quick. Okay, well, goddamn. So you got to start thinking. So like I say, when I go into fights, ain't no rules.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. I'm small. I'll do whatever the fuck I have to do. Dude, I will rip your goddamn nuts off to prove my point of, I'm making it out of this motherfucker.
Oh,
alright?
yeah. I never ever showed me the rules in a street fight anyway.
No.
So.
Well, like when I was like 13, that's when everything was set, and they were like, well, buddy, you're pretty fucked. So you might want to get
leg,
used.
Johnny, sweep the leg.
Yeah, oh, there he goes. He leaned forward.
Oh, I
Camera
fucked it
go-
up.
Ah,
Ah,
there we
we're
go. But
That was
that's
a long stretch.
where it appeared to me. Hey, look at his. God, it's gone. Look at that.
I'll
Goddamn
just- I'll
reflection.
set this
Yeah,
there.
do it there. But that's when I realized that, look, man, you're pretty much fucked. So you better figure some shit out. So, like, my motto from, like, the age of 13 still is, I ain't going out like no punk bitch.
Hell
You might
no.
take me out, but a lot of you motherfuckers are going with me, or at least some of you. I am not the only one going down today. That is all. I don't care what. If I gotta stab you in the fucking neck with a pencil,
Yeah.
guess what? That pencil became a fucking weapon or a tool or whatever I need to be, and I will fucking shank the shit out of you like some prison bathroom.
Fucking
Just-
pencil pusher.
I don't give a fuck. Don't give a
I
fuck.
pushed it all the way through him.
By the way, speaking of that pin check,
Oh, I'm fucking out, yo.
look, Battle Buddy,
Hey, there we go.
pin check, all good. Yeah, I had to throw it out there.
No, we're good.
He wasn't ready for tonight's episode. I just kind of threw it on him.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's why you have Battle Buddies. Look, bro, you don't got that? All right, I got you. So that's what it's all about. Don't forget your Battle Buddies.
Oh.
But yeah, man, I mean, you just can't have that. That's where all this kind of argument where you have to do this and you have to do that because of transgender and stuff like that.
Yeah, no.
Well, now it's starting to flip on you because we're using your rules and be like, hey man, this shit's going down. Kind of affects all of us. If
So
I'm
you're saying
transgender or not.
The
So you
the
gotta
ones that were all dressed like
you gotta
dudes
stay-
now twisted their hair up and they're heading
Yeah.
to the border.
yeah, pretty much.
And
Not
the
all
dudes
of
that
them.
already had their hair twisted up aren't getting to.
Mm-mm.
But still, it is. But once again, I'm gonna tell you, it's not America. Shit is different there, Democratic or not.
Oh shit. Shane says, I'm fucking ready. I'm fucking ready. Send me in.
Send him in.
Dude, and we had that, life's just dimmed. Power outage, motherfucker, we're going down. Goddamn bombs dropping here.
It'd just all go dark and they'd lose us anyway.
Yeah. Alright, so, we just had that conversation about, would we go and do that
Yeah.
shit. Honestly, at this point, I would, but there's so much more backstory, like we were talking about, that we need information on. There's not enough. It's just kind of all out there, and right now it's just like watching shit here in the U.S. You have, oh shit, I didn't even realize. Hold on 1 second. Good thing we're loud talkers. Hopefully that works better, shit, now I forgot what I was talking about because of that. I was like, what? Why is that word sideways? But, oh yeah, we need more information. Right now, it's like being in the U.S. when it comes to the Democrats say this against the Republicans say this against the Democrats. Some are showing proof and evidence, some aren't. Then over here, they are and they're not, and it's like,
Yeah.
bro, I can't trust any fuckers. Like,
No, you
I
can't
don't
really. You don't know what's going on. So.
like, no, until I get more information, no, I'm not doing shit. So same thing, there's a lot to play, and yeah, so
I mean, hats off to the people that do go.
yeah, I mean,
Absolutely. If you got
look,
it, you can. Yeah.
all for it.
Live in
Go
the
ahead,
moment.
man.
Absolutely.
Go
Support
ahead.
100%.
And if it comes to the point where I'm like, okay, this makes sense, let's do this, then I'll be right there with you. But until then, I need more intel. I'm not gonna start into something that may fuck me up worse than I already am
Right.
without having the correct information. It's not gonna happen. Like, I signed a contract knowing that I would go to combat. I knew that. That was kind of part of the thing. You knew that you were most likely going back into combat. Or going into combat. Cool. I mean, I understood that risk. Right. The reason why it didn't bother me is because at least some parts of me understood why that was necessary.
Right.
Okay, cool. I can deal with that. I'm not there yet. I'm not at that point to sign that contract and be like, yep, let's go, let's do this, right? So once I get there, then, or if I get there, then I'll see you in the Axle bunker. Like, again, some of you. But the other thing is, fucking gas prices. Oh, piss. Oh,
Good
piss.
Lord.
That's gonna start some people.
It's gonna
So,
sting.
how about them gas prices?
Already over $4 a gallon.
Unless you're in like California and in some places like $7.
Yeah.
And which is funny because
They voted for that.
literally that's, and you'll have to, there's a speech right before the election happened. Trump did, and he said, if you vote Biden in, your shit's gonna be like $7, then $8, then $9 a gallon. Well, he got the first number right, so at least it's like,
It's up there.
And then he said that what's gonna happen, more or less, again, paraphrasing, more or less what's gonna happen is that because of the high fuel prices, basically Biden's gonna be like, well, this is why you need an electric car.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
it's like, are you doing this for that fucking reason to try and get me to go?
It's the new
Green with
green.
the-
It's the fucking new Green Deal Gestapo. That's what I'm going with. They're
But I'm like, what the fuck? Just like we were just talking about, like they're going to Venezuela to try and get oil and talk to all these other countries to kind of ramp up production. First of all,
over the course of time, we're just depleting theirs.
Venezuela
Venezuela.
is an ally
Yes.
of Russia. If not an ally, at the very least, they are all for what Russia's doing. So it's like, what?
Yeah.
Wait, what? So why are we going to them? That makes no sense. Why are we going to them? Is it because they have oil and shit like that?
Well, they're right around the corner too.
But I mean, I'm like, so you're still passing money on to?
Yes.
If I'm not, I might be wrong, but maybe I'm pretty sure it's a like communist country or one of those fucking socialist shit that's failing.
From my vast knowledge of the former USSR, based on spy movies and shit. Okay.
So 100% sourceable,
Absolutely
credible information right here. Let's see.
Russia
Let's see.
doesn't give a shit what the rest of the world thinks.
Yeah, well, that's the other thing that I think, if I can remember right, it was a short thing I seen somebody play from a Ben Shapiro show. He was like if it is the correct person.
Yeah.
That see that's fucking bullshit too. Fuck this shit where I gotta make sure that I'm pretty sure it's him, but if I'm not, I'd be like, if it to my reckon not. Fuck this shit, man. But
Look it up.
God
Go
damn.
ahead.
The dude said, whoever it was, basically said that the issue is, just like in Afghanistan, which, being that I was there for 2 years, I understand what he's saying. They don't have the same values as we do. So, if it's like telling someone in the early 90s, which is way before some of you guys, which is kind of depressing for me. But
I remember it well.
yeah, you were decent size.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
No, I wasn't quite. Whatever I was, he was 11 years older.
Yeah.
So
No, dude. I remember 89-cent gasoline.
no, I don't.
Okay.
No, I remember.
I know it sounds like talking like, but
I remember low dollar.
30 years ago. But like $1.05, when it got over $1, everybody like, oh my god, gas is over $1. Where's it gonna go? I'm still gonna buy the gas. I'm gonna do walk every fucking where.
Yeah. What? Well, it's just like what was it? When I started driving, it's like 2004, 2005, something like that. But when I started driving, gas was at like 186, and we were like, right when we're gonna fucking start driving, huh? Right when we're gonna start driving, this shit gotta go up. What the fuck? What the fuck? Like, you fucking bastards. God damn it. Cause I remember it used to almost cost, it was like, I can't remember exactly how much, but it was in like $60 to $80 depending, to fill my dad's Suburban. He had an 85 Suburban.
Oh, jeez.
40-gallon gas tank.
Yes.
So if shit's at, say, $2, 2 times 40 is how much? $80. We were going to shit ourselves. Like, what the fucking shit is this?
Well, whatever Obama term it was when it got to about where it's at right now.
That was actually, it happened in '08.
In '08?
Yep. It happened in '08, but the gas actually, if I remember correctly, because I deployed for my first tour to Afghanistan in June of '08, so it was starting to go up to like $3 and above right before I deployed.
Ah.
And honestly, I was like, enjoy that shit. I'm gonna go get shot at. Like, fuck that.
I remember the
I
first
ain't
time I
paying
ever
that
had
shit.
to swipe my card twice to get gas. Like,
Yeah.
I pumped, and it stopped. I'm like, all right, cool, put it up, get in it, jump in. Once it was a Suburban, too. Turned the key, I was like, I barely got 3/4 of a tank. Because I had $100 on fucking gas pump. I said, nah, we're going to stop you right there.
Yeah, like, that shit, I remember that shit because by the time I came back, this shit started going back down. I was like, well, I missed that whole shit. You know, I
It got good for a little bit. I know I did it again.
only got shot at and blown up a few times, you know, seen a lot of people die. But hey, again, I mean, if there's any silver lining, I still had to pay for, you know, my spouse to use it all, but that's why I'm broke and still in the Army. Hey, divorce is up next. But the whole thing is like, he's going to all these other countries, and when he was asked,
Absolutely.
what was it? Oh, it's gonna pop up. Hang on, I seen that. I'd rather get shot than pay $3 a gallon. Yeah. Well, I think we've already.
For how many gallons?
We've already both pretty much been there when you took that that jacket to the tongue from the fucking idiot shooting without sights on his AR. People are fucking stupid. All right, people are fucking stupid.
Yeah.
That Shane, we're gonna have to put that video on here, man. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to put that video of your commentary and the incident on this because that shit was just too fucking funny. But the whole point is like he's going to these other countries and shit. And he's like, hey man, we need you to ramp up and give us more oil and shit like that. And when he's asked, why aren't we doing it here if we could do it here where we don't, you know, because it costs money to get it from there to here, no matter how far it is.
They make more money.
So it's like, why aren't we doing that? And from what I understand, most of it has to do with climate change.
Yeah.
Well, you know, we're trying to be greener. So you're going to make some other country with fewer restrictions and protocols to protect the environment do more.
Yeah, we're going to fuck that place up.
Except for that place is on the same planet.
Yeah, they act like they
As
got different
us.
air. They
Yeah,
act like
that-
they got different air.
Oh, that's a different planet. You know, it doesn't affect. Yeah, we're only like 10% or some shit of the world's emissions and shit like that. Only like 10%. So yeah, I don't mind gradually working into this shit. That's not a problem. Cool. We got to understand what the fuck is going on. But what was he say? Hey, he was taking headshots. Oh yeah, he got one. He got one. he got me. Definitely error. There is. Definitely error that video. Oh yeah, we're gonna do that. So you guys see it? We got his permission. Don't come back late, Shane. I know we work. That shit was funny. Yeah, that shit was funny as hell, dude. Like everyone I showed that to, they were like, "Holy shit!" It's just like when I got flagged yesterday. That was fun. Matrix move. Oh, hey, hey, that's a gun in my face. Why? But it's like, are you just doing this shit so that later when everyone else has fucking destroyed the world or whatever because we have to rely on them and they don't have as many restrictions, they can be like, well, we were green.
Yeah.
Like, no, that's not gonna fly, buddy. So
Are we
yeah,
baddies?
that's that shit. I
Sure
just
have
don't.
that.
I just don't understand the logic behind it. So like you just cannot at this point. And we've talked about this. You just cannot produce enough solar or wind, and wind is killing off fucking bird species. So what? Now we're saving the world, but we're killing it at the same fucking time.
That's
Almost like kind of what you're bitching about we're doing now.
Yep.
So, I mean, that makes no fucking sense. God damn it. But my big thing is with Biden is
I just want to know. It's killing birds. How many? That's what I want. Our entire flocks of fucking endangered species, like flocks of bald eagles. They don't fly in flocks, but I don't know. Anyway.
I
Flying the fuck into these gigantic fans.
Believe it or not, apparently,
Or is it the occasional bird?
from someone, we'll do some more research. So don't quote.
Yeah.
Don't want to get into that
Because
shit.
driving down the road, I catch the occasional squirrel.
Yeah, I mean, but from what I understand is there's birds that are starting to basically greatly dwindle down
Okay.
in their population as 5-10 years ago before we had any of this shit, really had any of this shit. But they're going down more rapid than ever before, and most of what they're finding is because as they fly in that flock right into these, because they just follow the person in front of them. So it's a do 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 do.
They're putting off a noise that's fucking with the magnet in their head.
So it's
Because, I mean, but think about it, though. I've got electricity. That's what it is. The only thing with my electricity is I've got open jackets, right? Now, if you got a dog that you love, it's a great dog. Dog keeps getting shocked. You gonna let the dog fucking learn, or you can quit using the electricity?
No, he's gotta learn, dude.
Okay.
Sorry.
So it causes a population of fucking some bird nobody ever goddamn sees.
But the difference is what's that bird do to the environment? Like, what's its role in the ecosystem? It's just like ants.
Stopping wind turbines at the moment.
It's not. Well, yeah, it is. But not only that, like in these areas that they have them in, it's like more central U.S. and north
Yeah.
because of the open plains. Well, yeah, then it snows. So now you got to defrost all these fucking things.
Yep.
Just like the solar. But the whole thing is knowing, just like ants. Ants have a place in the environment, breaking down dead bodies and shit like that.
We're going with that.
Just a tip. Just the tip.
Promise.
But, no, I never promised.
Bite the pillow, you will.
But, yeah. But, like, they have a role, right? So
Right.
it's understanding what this animal's role is. But you can't just be like, hey, well, we're going to solve one problem by causing another problem. Be like, well, that's...
I mean, but you're going back to that. That falls into that whole, butterfly flaps its wings.
Yeah,
Fly
the
elephant
butterfly
fart.
effect. And I've always thought about that shit too. Like, are we getting more wind or something because so many cars are driving and it creates that, wind tunnel?
Oh, God, I don't
Or
even
all
know.
these wind tunnels, because if I go right behind a fucking semi truck and
Yeah.
shit, I'm like, what do they call it again?
Drafting.
Drafting. Yeah, so now we got this, and it comes back. So what's that? What's that doing? You can't do everything, but at the same time, you're causing other problems to the ecosystem while trying to save the ecosystem. When, as we both agreed before, there's much less risk from our understanding with
Nuclear power.
Nuclear. There's a lot, you could produce a lot more. Even with solar, think about solar. Even with solar, those panels only have a so long of a shelf life or a life, right? And after that happens, you have to dispose of these. Well, you can't just throw them in landfills, right?
Right.
So they stack up. Well, I mean, you're talking about huge masses of area that are going to be taken up by this thing that we can't really dispose of. We haven't figured out how to recycle it yet, so, you know, what now? What are we going to do with it? Well, just let it sit there. Well, when nuclear, they can take the nuclear waste and contain it in a small area.
Right.
Like a very small area. So there's a way, and there's, yes, they have had meltdowns and shit like that, but it's not as frequent for as long as it's been out.
Yeah.
Not nearly as much damage to the environment.
Yeah.
Well, maybe. I don't know.
We had 3 Mile Island, Chernobyl, and Fukushima.
Yeah. I never heard anything more about, hey man, watch out, that Chinese food might be a little radioactive.
Right.
Or whatever.
It's a little, the ocean is irradiated for the next 1,000 years.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying, is like, we could do it with nuclear power. Why not? It's going to produce way more and less risk. Am I like just
Especially
solely
with
rely on
today's
it?
technology.
Yeah. Am I going to say solely rely on it? No. I'm not.
But
But
then you put all those people out of work.
no, I mean, dude, look, people are going to lose jobs either way. If you're doing the wind turbines and all that, well, now the oil workers go out of work, or this person goes out of work. Look, there's always a risk, all right? That's why you learn certain skills that are going to last forever, like teaching people how to defend themselves. But anyway, Shane says, quick moves yesterday, bro. Yeah, dude, I was a Matrix shifter. Like, I literally watched him pick it up, and I saw the barrel. Whoop! Nope. Yeah, like that.
Fuck that.
Hey,
Hey!
there I am again. But yeah, that shit was fucking crazy. Shane, you're still out there. Looks like you are. What do you think of the background? Do you think we should do what we were talking about at the beginning and wait this way? I'm still learning this shit. It's backwards, but making all of this like space or a
window.
a window, in the aquarium. You know,
I like the aquarium.
Yeah,
I wish we could just put one behind us.
just an aquarium.
Yeah.
I mean, technically we could. Oh, let's see, guys. We gotta.
Yeah, we'll fuck with this.
Yeah,
later.
we're gonna.
Let's
Nah,
wrap this one
yeah,
up.
we're not gonna. I'll figure it out. We'll send you one. So we're also gonna end up. I guess because tonight we're supposed to do a trailer. We're gonna do a trailer.
Sometime next week.
Yeah. Throw it up there. We appreciate Shane. Thanks for watching. This was unexpected. So
Random Wednesday.
Yeah, random Wednesday. We also need to do the memes again.
Yes.
There's a lot of good memes out there. Just like one of them I've seen today, which is great, is some of these gas prices are higher than some of y'all's credit scores. Yes.
Absolutely. It's higher than my credit score.
Now when it gets higher in my credit score, dude, like that's, mine's not perfect.
Mine's not good.
It's above a 700, and living in Florida, if the gas prices get to $7, we're in some fucking trouble.
Oh yeah.
Homie gonna have some massive legs because I am not driving. You can go fuck yourself.
You'd be biking it back and forth to work.
I'll be doing something. I'll rock that shit. But let's see. It says Shane says love the bunker. Has so much potential for future videos.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's true. Very true. All right, Shane. Thanks for your time spending with us in the bunker.
Hanging.
Bunker down. I'll see you tomorrow, buddy. Be good. I'm Sarge Mayhem.
Cable.
Remember to give us a squeeze, honk honk, and go fuck yourself.
See ya.
What do you think about that shit?
That'll work.
Yeah. Hey, that's all fucked up too. I get to fuck with that later on. God damn it. Ah!